Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Look at this chick. I wanted to jump on here real quick and shoot a quick video for you guys. Brady's out cold. 10:30, might be 11 o'clock a.m. Thanksgiving Day, and she's sleeping. What a great life. I want to talk to you guys quick about the law of diminishing results. That law basically states the more and more that we produce over time, there'll be less and less increase in output. And I want to equate this to happiness. There's really only a handful of things that we really need in life. We need a purpose. We need to be around people that love us, support us, care about us, appreciate us. We need to have shelter, food, water, depending on our lifestyle. Some might argue transportation. Health, your health is in there. You can't do anything without your health. But that's really all we need. That's really all we need. And any person who maybe didn't have their health and they got their health, and they were sick and they got their health, that increase is astronomically more output and happiness from the person who has their health and they're just doing these small little incremental things which take a lot of effort to keep it. There's less happiness in the keeping than there is from going from nothing to something. It's the law of diminishing results, right? Same thing with housing. If you go from like sleeping on the streets, sleeping on a floor, not having much, not having a bed, and you go from that to having a 2,000 square foot house, that'll increase your happiness significantly more than going from the 2,000 square foot house to the 20,000 square foot mansion. If you walk to work, for whatever reason, maybe you can't afford a car, maybe you're walking to work so you can get money to buy a car, or you just don't have one for some reason, you're not allowed to drive a car, and you're allowed to get a car, and you go from walking to a used 15-year used Toyota Camry that's got 250,000 miles on it. That'll increase your happiness more than going from a used Toyota Camry to a Lamborghini. It will. It's a law. So but people, or like if you're starving and you can eat food, and then you go from eating food to understanding what's in your food, and you go from eating just whatever you can to planting your own garden, going from eating whatever you want and not having anything eating whatever you want without knowing what's in your food to knowing what's in your food or growing your own food only increases your happiness this more from starving to eating ramen noodles. Okay, the increase in happiness of just having food is much greater than eating ramen noodles to growing your own food. And in life, we are constantly searching for happiness. It's like a drug addiction that every time we feel happy, there's a drip of dopamine that gets released, and we're like addicted to remodeling the house, to painting this, to buying the new car, to upgrading our wardrobe, to buying the new pair of shoes, to my computer works, now I need a new one. Now I need a new iPhone because this iPhone 4 that I have doesn't shoot a video like the iPhone, I don't even know what one they have out, iPhone 14 or 12, I have no idea. And we search for the next stage of happiness, and it only increases us that much. It's fleeting. 3 days later, we're back in our own state. All that release of dopamine wears off, and then we want the next surge of happiness. So we're looking for it online, Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is. It's Thanksgiving, you guys, and we're reminded every single day, once a year, don't search for happiness, just be thankful. Don't search for happiness, just be thankful. And then tomorrow we'll wake up, it's Black Friday, and guess what you'll do? You'll search for the 15% off, next shiny object to increase your happiness this much, because you couldn't take one day of just being thankful. You can't even do it for 12 hours, much less 12 months. So my challenge to you is just be thankful. Stop searching for happiness. It's fleeting. It's impossible to get And just be thankful. Be grateful and be thankful. I'm thankful for all you guys who tune in and listen. Maybe I've never met you in person. Maybe you used to come to the office, but you stopped. I don't know. Maybe because, you had your health, and just increasing your health a little bit over time really wasn't doing much for you. And it's boring. I know it's boring. Coming from a guy that couldn't sleep through an entire night without having to wake up for air. Was very sick. I was the medical system's guinea pig, and I got my health now, and I don't have to worry about those things. Coming from a person who maybe slept on the floor, lived in houses, homes, apartments, a crack house that didn't have any heat, didn't have any hot water. I'm telling you, man, having a house, right? And going from that to having a house is far greater than that to having the mansion. It's so much greater. It's so much greater. And now that you got that, just be grateful that you have it. And it's okay to get better and constantly want to try to improve. But I'm telling you, that happiness thing is fleeting, and you're never going to grasp it. You're going to get the dopamine release for a day or 2 or 3 days, and then it's going to be gone. So just be grateful. I'm grateful for you guys. Thanks for listening to this rant. And I want to give you guys something for free. So if you go to our website, I wrote a 75 page ebook right at the beginning of the pandemic for people that maybe lost their health, lost their freedom, or I was afraid that people were going to lose it over the last 2 years. Some of you did, and I want you to get it back. So health starts in the brain, it ends in the body. Freedom, it's an idea, it starts in the brain, it ends in us doing something. It ends in a behavior, but the programming has to be right. So if you go to our website, in the little top link, I think there's a button that says shop. Scroll down, there's an ebook, click on that. When you check out, type in the word foundations, and you'll get the ebook for free. It'll be emailed to you, no cost to you. Read it. Some of the material in there might be a little overwhelming. I've been told that my approach, my delivery system is kind of brash, but once you read it, you'll get over it. As long as you do it, as long as you start doing it and it starts working for you, you'll get over the brashness of it. So thanks for listening. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Appreciate everybody that comes into the office. And you guys have been, committed to your health once a week for years. I just really appreciate you guys coming in. So thank you guys. We'll see you soon. God bless.